Well, good morning, baseball fans. This is Vinny, and I am coming to you. I've been kind of playing around with the 1964 season. I want to kind of get an idea how the importing games from Retro Sheet and how all that worked out. Start anywhere situation. Um, Basically, oh, you know what I need to do while I'm thinking about it? Let me cancel this game for a second. Project settings. Okay, Ghost Runner. No, I want to make sure I don't have the Ghost Runner and three batter rule minimum turned on. But anyway, um, I'm starting to play the 1964 season. Mostly going to be following the Yankees, um, but I'm just kind of importing game results and just to kind of show you how it's working. This is actually the second day of the season. The first day I imported from Retro Sheet, and you can see it imported the exact results. Houston beating Cincinnati 6-3. Uh, the Angels shutting out the Washington Senators 4-0. There's a name we haven't heard in quite a while. And we've played a few games. Same thing here. I've already imported Baltimore, Chicago, Baltimore winning 5-3. I've imported Detroit, Kansas City, Detroit winning 7-3. The Phillies and the Mets, Phillies beating the Mets 5-3. Um, we're going to be playing Milwaukee and San Francisco today. Minnesota and Cleveland, that game I also imported. The Twins beating the Cleveland 7-6. Now I did go and play hand played this the Dodgers and the Cardinals. Thought it would be a pretty good matchup. I want to see how Sandy Koufax was doing. In real life, the Dodgers actually won this game behind Sandy Koufax, but in this game, Koufax didn't do too well. Gave up runs early, was kind of erratic. He went 8 innings, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs all earned. He took the loss. 5 strikeouts. And Ernie Broglio, who actually got traded um, to the Cubs in the Lou Brock deal later on in the season, um, he went the distance and got the win, a 7-hit shutout for Ernie Broglio. So that game is going to alter the standings a little bit. Cardinals did win the National League in 1964, but we're going to play um, the Braves. I was going to say the Brewers, the Braves and the Giants. And here's what the lineup looked like on that April 14th in 1964. I remember those days. You know, I grew up in the 60s. I was in grammar school, and I remember baseball season starting about mid-April and ending right there in at the end of September, and the next week was the World Series. 8 teams initially, uh, back in the early '60s. Then it increased to 10. Then we got 12. I think we're in '69, something like that. So um, I kind of missed those days, but I like playing these early '60s. I actually went to my very first live baseball game in 1966 to see the Yankees. We went with the Cub Scouts, and we went to see the Yankees and the Twins. And maybe I'll pick up the 1966 season and replay that. But anyway, this is your 1964 game between the Milwaukee Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Um, I don't think we can. You'll notice the logos I have up here, and these are logos that were I have initially put in, but I seem to not be able to, or I put them in into the logo file, but it doesn't seem to allow me to bring up the old logos for some reason. So I'm stuck with the more modern Atlanta Braves logo and the San Francisco Giant logo. Anyway, here's your lineups. For the Milwaukee Braves, Felipe Alou leads off in center field. Lee May hitting second in left field. Hank Aaron is the right fielder hitting third. Eddie Matthews bats cleanup at third base. Joe Torre, the first baseman, is hitting fifth. Ed Bailey, the catcher, hits sixth. Frank Bowling at second base hitting seventh. Roy McMillan is the shortstop hitting eighth. Warren Spahn is the pitcher and he is hitting ninth. And there's a look at Warren Spahn's. Oh, nope. There we go. Well, showed his hitting card, but not his um, pitching card. I got to move down here. So in 1964, Warren Spahn was just 6 and 13. He made 25 starts, and he had a 5.29 ERA, and he got the opening day start for the Braves. For the Giants, leading off in right field is Harvey Keene. Jim Davenport is second base, hitting second. Willie McCovey is hitting third in left field. Willie Mays bats fourth in center field. Orlando Cepeda at first base hits fifth. Jim Rayhart at third base is the number 6 hitter. Tom Haller, the left-hand hitting catcher, hitting seventh. Jose Pagan at shortstop hitting eighth. And one of my favorite pitchers from back in the 60s, Juan Marichal, is on the hill. He's batting ninth. He was 21 and 8 in 1964, 2.48 ERA. So we are ready to go. There is the field, and Felipe Alou steps in, leading it off. Felipe Alou against Juan Marichal. Tough 85, grounded to short. One away. Lee May. May steps in. In play, 38. Pop to the shortstop. Waiting for that new update to come out so I can put a little bit more of the quick plays in there. Hank Aaron steps in. Aaron, 24 homers in 1964. And we have tough 17. He strikes out. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the first. Warren Spahn on the hill. Harvey Keene steps in against Warren Spahn. Here we go. We have in play 53. Grounded to third. One away. Jim Davenport is the hitter. In play 80. Line to center field. And Willie McCovey. And we have tough 72. And it's a fly ball to center field. 3 up, 3 down. No score here in the first inning. Eddie Matthews steps up. Patient, 39. It's a walk. Matthews leads off. He's on first. Joe Torre stepping in. In play, 55. Grounded to third. Double play chance of 8 or less. It's a 12. And it's going to be enough just slow roller to move him up to second. Ed Bailey. So almost a certain double play. And they can't get it. Here's Ed Bailey. Tough 1. Strikeout. Frank Bowling is your hitter. Bowling, second baseman. Ballpark, 13. 13 is a wheelhouse. Let's see what Bowling can do. 73. And that is a fly to center field. Nothing happening. All right. Bottom of the second, Willie Mays. Willie Mays, 47 home runs in 1964. Ballpark, 33, wheelhouse. 99. Can you believe it? A 99. Fly to left field. Needed at least a 96. Orlando Cepeda. Tough. 51. Double for Cepeda. Giants get the first hit. Jim Ray Hart. Wheelhouse 11. Home run for Jim Ray Hart. 2-0 Giants. Tom Haller, the hitter. Whoop. Okay, we have tough 52 strikeout. Jose Pagan, the hitter. Pagan, the shortstop. He got traded over the Pirates eventually. And we have in play 79, fly to center field. We get a home run, and the Giants lead it 2-0. Roy McMillan is the leadoff hitter now for the Braves. Miss Marichal. We have 8 tough 31 strikeout. Warren Spahn steps in. Spahn is a 10 hitter. And we have patient 12, and he walks. So the pitcher draws a walk. Felipe Alou, 0 for 1. In play, 93, fly to left field. 2 outs. Lee May. Tough, 68. Grounded to short. Let's see if it's going to be a force or not. And it is. He's out at second, short to second, and that retires the side. So the way I decided to see if that was going to be a force out is I picked the FAC card, and I looked under second base shortstop column, and it says GBFC, fielder's choice, and so that gave me the third out of the inning. Okay, Marichal steps in. Marichal is he's a 5 hitter. All right, he's facing Warren Spahn. And we have in play 36, and that is going to be a liner to second base. Harvey Keene steps in. Keene grounded out his first time up. Patient, 55. Single. Keene is on. Not much of a base stealer. Davenport steps in. We have in play 52, and it's a grounded to third. Let's see, 8 and 9. Okay, it's a 3. It's a double play. So we have 5, 4, 3. Yep. 50. Yep, 5, 4, 3. And that ends it. We go now to the top of the fourth. Hank Aaron stepping in. Tough, 64. Fly to right. Eddie Matthews. Tough, 58. Fly to left field. Joe Torre. Tough, 70. Grounded to second. 3 up, 3 down. 2-0 Giants. Bottom of the fourth. Willie McCovey. In play, 32. Popped up third base. 1 out. Willie Mays. Ballpark, 75. In play. 36. Beyond the 33. Popped to short. 2 outs. Orlando Cepeda had a double his first time up. Tough, 80. Fly to center field. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the fifth. Ed Bailey leading off. Tough 14, strikeout. Frank Bowling. Ballpark 85 in play. 38. Liner to second base. 2 outs. Roy McMillan. Tough 94. Fly to left field. Another 3-up, 3-down inning for Juan Marichal. Warren Spahn comes back out. Jim Ray Hart tagged him for a 2-run homer back in the second inning. That's the scoring so far. Patient 46. Single for Jim Ray Hart. Runner on first. Tom Haller steps in. Let's see. He doesn't bunt very well, so we're just going to take the roll of the dice. 8-13 in play. 13, that is a base hit. Let's take a look. Oh, it's runner advances one base. Single. Jose Pagan, the hitter. Pagan 0 for 1. Wheelhouse 34. Outside the range. Popped up to the catcher. 1 out. Juan Marichal. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Let's see what his bunting is. He is a C bunter. We're going to let him hit away. It's already 1 out. You have runners on first and second. We have Patient 24. Patient 24. Believe that's a base hit for Marichal. Runner on first, one base. Runner on second scores. Marichal with an RBI single. So runner on second scores. Runner on first to second. 3-0 Giants. Harvey Keene stepping in 1 for 2. In play 8. Base hit. Let's pick a card again. Runner on second scores again. And Marichal stops at second. It's 4-0. Only 1 out. Jim Davenport is the hitter. In play, 71, grounded to second base. An 8 and a 9. Possible double play here. It's a 3. It is. That gets them out of the inning. 4-6-3. Giants add 2 more runs. Top of the 6th. Spahn leading it off. Well, we'll let him hit. Let's see here. We have 5 in play 6. And they leave him in, and he gets a base hit. So the pitcher breaks up the no-hitter. Runner on first, Felipe Alou. Tough, 79. Fly to center field. Out number 1. Lee May. Tough, 99. Fly to right field. Hank Aaron. Tough, 47. Liner to second base. So they keep Warren Spahn in, and he breaks up the no-hitter. Alrighty, Willie McCovey leading it off. He's 0 for 2. Tough, 70. Grounded to short. 1 out. Willie Mays. Mays 0 for 2. Tough, 86. Grounded to short. 2 outs. Orlando Cepeda. Patient, 94. Fly to left field. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the 7th. Eddie Matthews leads it off. We have Patient, 75. It's a walk. Joe Torre, the hitter. Tough, 76. Line to center field. Ed Bailey. In play, 43. Liner to second. Frank Bowling. And we have in play, 87. Grounded to short. Do we get the force? They do. And they just get him at second base. Short to second. Side retired. Well, we're not considering Spahn tired. All right, here's Jim Ray Hart. 4, wheelhouse 3, home run. We might consider him tired now, though, with 5 runs. That'll do it. All right, so the Braves will go to their bullpen. That'll be all for Warren Spahn. Let's see who we have available. I'm not sure if, let me see if we have relief pitchers. All right, Billy Heft, Bobby Tiffenauer. Even Phil Necro, huh? All right, so I'm going to kind of sort through some of these cards here. Okay. Alrighty, let me see what we have. Jack Smith, let's take a look. Billy Heft. There we go, Billy Heft. He is going to be the new pitcher. Alright, Tom Haller, the lefty hitting catcher, he's up. 5-0. We have in play 11, that's a base hit for Haller. Jose Pagan is the hitter. We have Patient, 46. That's a grounder to the first baseman. Let's see, we have a 6 and a 10. It's a 2, so we have a 3-6-3 double play. And now Marichal steps in. Patient, 24. Patient, 24 for Marichal's a single. That's his second hit of the game. Harvey Keene stepping in. And we have in play 31, just misses it, pops it up to second. Another run for the Giants. Alrighty. Roy McMillan leads off in the 8th. Tough, 60, base hit. Second hit for the Braves. All right, pinch hitter will come up for the Braves. Let's see who we have here. All right. Let's see if you can see what... I can't see their cards hovering over those. That's kind of a bummer. I guess you got to click on them. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. It says Rico Cardi's available. Cardi with a 330 average. I'm surprised he's not starting this game, but he's going to pinch hit. So Rico Cardi will come in to pinch hit. All right. Let's see. Marichal, he's a 9-inning tired pitcher, so. All right. That's a 6 in play. 57 is a grounded to third base, so we have a 7 and 8 for double play. It's a 5 and it's a 5-4-3 double play. And so 2 outs now. Felipe Alou steps in. Tough 80. Fly to center field. Side is retired. All right. Now let's see who we're going to bring in for a pitcher now. Somewhere in here. Let me just see if I can find. Oh, there he is, right there, Phil Necro. Phil Necro will be the new pitcher for the Braves. Jim Davenport will lead it off. We have patient 24. It's a walk. Just to look at Necro's card, he in 1964 was in 10 games, 4.800, 4.80 ERA. He only pitched 15 innings, but apparently he was on the opening day roster for the Braves. There is Willie McCovey. McCovey is 0 for 3. We have patient 21. That's a walk. First and second now. Willie Mays is the hitter. He's also 0 for 3. Let's see. Mays hit, 296 in 1964. And he's starting off 0 for 3. Here we go. We have Tough 71. Grounded to second base. Let's see. We have a 6 and a 10. It's a 4. So we have a double play, 4-6-3. Runner goes to third. Here's Cepeda. Cepeda 1 for 3. Doubled his first time up. We have patient 24. It's a walk. First and third for Jim Ray Hart. Jim Ray Hart has homered twice in this game. 3 for 3. We have Tough 23 strikes out. We head to the ninth. Lee May leading it off. Lee May is 0 for 3. Tough 23. It is a double for Lee May. Third hit now for the Braves. Hank Aaron's coming in. Aaron 0 for 3. In play, 28, base hit. Runners will just move up a base. Runners on the corners. Remember, I kind of play strat rules, so if he gives up a hit or a walk here, he'll be considered fatigue. And Eddie Matthews is the hitter. Patient, 84, outside of his range. That's a grounder to second base. So we have a 5 and an 8. It is a 7, so it's a fielder's choice. Out at second. Second to short, the run scores. And the Braves finally get a run on the board here in the ninth. Joe Torre is the hitter. Juan Marichal had 22 complete games in 1964. Tough 25, that's a strikeout. He's 1 out away from picking up his first here. Ed Bailey steps in with 2 outs, runner on first. Wheelhouse 86, and that is going to be a grounder to second base, and that's the ball game. So Juan Marichal goes the distance, pitches, gives up 4 hits, 1 run. Let's take a look at the box score. You had for the Braves, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. For the Giants, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Lee May, Hank Aaron, Roy McMillan, and Warren Spahn all had hits for the Giants. Let's see. We have Jim Ray Hart hitting a pair of home runs with 3 RBIs in this game. And let's see. Maybe we think about giving him the MVP for the game. All right. Warren Spahn gets the loss, 6 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs earned. Both home runs he gave up to Jim Ray Hart. Juan Marichal goes the distance, 4 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. He gets his first win of the 1964 season. And we're going to save the box score to my desktop, and I'll post that later. There you go. One of the first games in the 1964 season. I'm probably, let's end the game, and I want to take a look at Pittsburgh, because they're going to be, notice I kind of made an image of Pittsburgh's Forbes Field. I want to take a look at their roster. Bob Veal's actually going to pitch that game. He had a good season in '64. I'm looking for Roberto Clemente. Clemente, oh, he should be a fun card. 339 average in 1964. So that could be, I might tape that game as well. Anyway, I'm glad you joined in. If you like this content, hit like, hit subscribe, and we will see you next time. Final score here in San Francisco, 5-1, the Giants over the Milwaukee Braves. Thanks for joining.